Easy on the eye.
At my age, living with my grandmother, it's not tragic, depressing, or sad at all. Maybe a little bit.
Harold Preston stood in his small apartment in Omaha, Nebraska, staring at his laptop screen. He hovered over the Singapore Blogs and Messages tab on the TLC spin-off site Match Me Abroad, his heart pounding with anticipation. All week, he'd agonized over the decision, something tugging at him, an inexplicable pull toward a bustling tropical city halfway across the globe. He clicked. A fresh new face appeared. Name Mei-Lin Wong. 28. Occupation: social entrepreneur. Community gardening. Location: Bukit Timah, Singapore. Interests: Thai boxing, nighttime street food adventures, sketching cityscapes. May's photo showed her perched at the edge of a sidewalk cafe, city lights dancing behind her. In the comment section she'd written, "I've always wanted to meet someone who'd cross half the world to eat kaya toast at 3 a.m. with me." Harold leaned back, breath caught. A surge of hope and panic intertwined. Was he about to have a meltdown or fall in love? He began typing. "Hi May." What began as polite messaging quickly blossomed. Harold shared life in the American Midwest, sun-drenched cornfields, his trusty '93 Ford Ranger, and the solace of swing music. In return, May painted pictures of Singapore's neon-drenched hawker centers, the sizzling aroma of chili crab, and the feel of rhythm on her skin as she practiced Muay Thai every evening. They sketched their worlds in words, late-night messages bridging the 8-hour time difference. Harold woke at dawn to her midnight thoughts. May slipped in replies during her lunch break. Soon they were video chatting across the world. Their chemistry surprised them. Shared laughter over karaoke duets, "I Will Survive," and spirited debates. Harold defended cheddar on Prada. May swore only coconut ice cream would do. They teased and dared one another. Next time he video called, May would wear her gloves and shin pads. Harold would cook a Singapore-style breakfast. Or die trying. One Sunday afternoon, Tao and Gina, Harold's older siblings, prowled around the kitchen. Harold was at the stove, flipping pancakes, grinning at his phone. "Who's your date?" Gina teased. In spirit. "I'm cooking kaya toast." "You're cooking kaya toast." Tao smirked. "In Nebraska." "It's a thing between us," Harold admitted. Gina looked skeptical. "So, you're opening a kaya toast stand?" Harold blushed. "Maybe. They won't let you in the country if you show up flashing kaya toast in your pocket." Tao folded his arms. "Dude, Singapore's halfway around the world. What are you doing?" Harold stilled. The questions felt like pebbles thrown against his resolve. In the quiet that followed, he realized. This wasn't just a fling. This was his shot at something bigger. A choice to follow a feeling he didn't quite understand yet, but that dazzled him with possibility. The next morning, Harold applied for a 1-month tourist visa online. Traveling to Singapore, he reasoned, wouldn't just mean visiting May. It'd mean proving he wasn't afraid to leap. He scrolled through flight times, holidays, prices. There it was. A 14-hour flight from Denver to Changi, with a long layover in Tokyo. The price made his heart thump. $1,700. But when May's midnight text popped up, "Just saw a durian stall. Wish you were here." All price tags and worry vanished. He booked the flight. Harold stepped into Changi Airport with wide-eyed wonder. Plants towered from high ceilings. Waterfalls roared in indoor gardens. He dragged his suitcase past polished terminals as his heartbeat stuttered with joy, dread spreading beneath his ribs. He messaged May. Landed. Excited and mildly terrorized. Within 10 minutes, a calming chime, and then he saw her. Tall, smiling, her frame backlit by the airport's native foliage. As Harold dropped his suitcase, May held out 2 cold iced lemon teas and said, "Welcome to Singapore, Harold." He gripped her hand, aware they'd crossed oceans to make this happen, and suddenly he wasn't terrified anymore. They jumped into a yellow MRT train, chatting about Singapore's MRT history, the warming hues of a setting sun above the tracks. They changed at Marina Bay, then walked into Lau Pa Sat, a heritage food hall with copper rooftops and canopy of guitar-playing musicians. They ate sauté. Smoky, spicy, skewered to perfection. Later they shared chili crab. May confidently mopped up tangy sauce while Harold caught stray droplets on rice. They took photos of the Marina Bay Sands skyline in pudding jello shades of pink and orange. Between bites and laughter, Harold noticed May's eyes sparkled when she talked about her day working with kids in her community garden. How they grew orchids on rooftops, coaxed butterflies from caterpillars. Harold realized he was falling, deeper than messages across time zones.